What's up, YouTube and Facebook, and welcome back to Not Quite Mint. We're here to do another CGC video. Shall we get into it, Rich?
I think that would be absolutely lovely, mate. Right then, guys, welcome back. And yes, this is part 2 of our sort of grading session that we had with a few other YouTubers a couple of weeks ago. So this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll try and remember to put a link up at the top, but if not, just go and check out our playlist. You'll be able to go and see part 1. Started off grading 5 books in that video. We'll grade another 5 books in this video, and obviously it's all done and dusted, but obviously we are here just to obviously let you know what's going on. Now, most important thing is obviously make sure you are subscribed to our channel if you're not already. Hit that thumbs up, and we've also got the dingly bell. Do hit that dingly bell, and then that means that you will not miss any of our upcoming content and when we go live and all the rest of it.
Smash that dingly bell.
Smash that dingly bell, and do make sure all of the lovely people who appear in this video, JP Comics Unboxing, just hit 750 subscribers, MJ Comics, and also Ben Crampton from Straight Out of Crampton. Their links are in the description below. Do make sure you go and check out all of their channels. Okay, so first video, Tom, there were 5 comics, weren't there? And I think that was the best thing. I think being able to do this intro now to obviously move on to the ones that we've got coming up. We did in the first video, we had ASM 300, the Superman 500, ASM 105, your Black Panther Issue 1, the Lashley wraparound, and we had a Darth Vader number 3, didn't we? So
we did, mate. Yeah.
What did you think? What was your view out of those? What were you thinking after that?
Well, I thought it was good. I enjoyed everyone's comments, but I think when it got to my book, and I'm pretty sure you probably felt this throughout the whole thing, because obviously it was mostly your books and then my book. My bum was twitching terribly. Yeah. And when people are giving it a lesser grade than what you wanted, it is really like heartbreaking. But it's nice to get other people's opinion, and I totally agree with what JP said in the video that we had. If he can see and we can see the flaws, then CGC will see more. Yeah. So I think that's a great way to look at it, and I'm glad we did it because it really did open my eyes for sure. Yeah,
I think it manages your expectations as well, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think that's what I found it really helpful, because we've done a few unboxings on the channel, and I think it's one of those things where because it's your personal books, you kind of vested in them and you expect them, because you've looked after your books. So you send something off and it doesn't get a 9.8 or a 9.6 at the very least, you start thinking, oh god, what have I done wrong? Do you know what I mean? But we had obviously a book that we've sent off like sort of together as well, haven't we, which was the
yes, of course, the Superman one.
And I think that one was quite an interesting one, because that came straight out of the poly bag, and but that like got graded from everybody between a 9.0 and a 9.4, and I think we'd prefer to get a 9.4 because of obviously it's our book and all the rest of it. But I think it was quite fair really, because it had been in that poly bag for 20 years nearly, so I think it was fair. But just seeing the different grades, I mean, I think the ASM 300, I was happy with that because it was graded between like a 5.5 and a 6. So if I got like a 6 for it, I think I'd be really happy, because it was quite cheap. But I think the odd one was the odd one out was the Amazing Spiderman 105, which, looking at my notes, I think they graded anything between a 7.0 and a 9.0. And it's like, if he got a 9.0, I'd be really, really happy. I don't think it will, but no. It's just bonkers. It was, as I say, it manages your expectations. And then I think yours was the highest graded one, with grades between 9.4 and 9.6. But obviously, you want that 9.6, if not a 9.8. But
yeah, absolutely.
When you've got 5 other people sort of saying it probably isn't 9.8, you kind of like, it's a bit of a bummer, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
that's the fun of it.
Exactly. I had my Darth Vader 3, which is an 8.5 or a 9.6. So Oh, anyway, do go and check out that video. And as I say, I'm not sure what we've got coming up next, but obviously it's the next 5 books from that sort of pre-screen. And so we've got this video and then another 15 books to come up in another 3 videos over the next couple of weeks, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, as I say, we've got some big ones in there as well. So we've got Your Venom 3 third print, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure when that's going to come up. And then we've got some other like Star Wars books, some other Venom books and stuff. So yeah, lots of keys to look for. So as I say, guys, thanks for watching this time. But we're going to get into it, and then we'll see you at the end just for a little bit of a thanks and goodbye. So we'll into the grades.
Let's get into it.
So moving on, we have got this one.
Right.
So Edge of Spiderverse issue 2, and this is the 3rd printing design variant. So
I love these design variants. I think they're cracking.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
I don't actually know who the artist is on this, but
See, that looks in really good condition.
Is it Jimenez has done a few of these sort of design variants, hasn't he? We've seen it on the DC
Yeah,
one.
the Batman stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I've got them all.
yeah.
I got one. Guess the character.
Harley Quinn?
No.
Oh, Clown Hunter.
Hey.
Hey, Clown Hunter.
Can you go back up to Spider-Gwen?
Well, there's
Can you
3
go
of them. Which one?
No,
Yeah.
the wording. Because I'm on it. If you're looking closely.
Secret Tone.
What you mean on the G or the A? What?
At the N, the E, the V.
No,
mean,
that's
the
part
N,
of the
the
that's
E.
part of the logo of the.
Oh, the
design.
writing. Yeah.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert! I'm going to give this a really high grade.
Same.
Mind you saying that? You're saying it is part of the Gwen Stacy bit. Is it supposed to be part of the bit underneath, the spider bit? Because the
Yeah.
Spider Woman
Yeah,
is only on the spider.
yeah.
It's only on the spider, not on the woman.
Yeah.
a little bit here on the end, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just the way it's been.
Yeah.
Supposed to look like. I think.
See what's on eBay. I need to see if that's part of it or not part of it.
Yeah, looking at like say the black on a suit, it doesn't continue across.
No.
So there's no. So I think it is the lettering.
This has got to be one of my favourite outfits. I love this design.
Yeah.
No, it is part of the lettering. I've just checked a couple that are for sale, and they all seem to be, part of the lettering. So that's fine. That's okay then.
Let's take a look at the back.
Back's a little bit blurry.
Oh, top right.
Oh, hold on.
Top right. Is that a split? Is that a split? And then underneath as well? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Is that a split?
Oh, I think I looked at the wrong back cover.
Isn't that just supposed to be a spider web, that bit just below, Rich? So that's a spider web, is it?
Yeah.
On this advert.
I'm trying to go from memory, but like I think because it almost looks like there's a continuation there of that. And I don't remember that being on this book. I don't remember there being a fold or a crease or anything like that. Because it would be this cover, and there's nothing. There's definitely nothing there. So it's a bit of a
Look at other issues.
That's not a reflection of light there, is it, Rich? On the top
That's
right.
what I'm thinking is that it may well be a light because a bit of a reflection on there. But yeah, it's if you look in the corner over here, there's like this. It's like a tiled, almost like spiderweb background.
Yeah.
I think it's just an unfortunate, as you say, like sort of trick of the light almost.
Yeah, because it's just under his foot as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see it down here.
Yeah.
So I think it's just where there's obviously a line gone across, and that's what it almost looks like.
What are you saying, Bossman Crampton?
Oh, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Come back to me.
Okay, guys. So, any scores?
I can see a few waves still on the back cover there. You could see some ripples, and of course they can be pressed out.
Jason, you've got like eagle eyes, mate. I didn't even see that.
Can you see those waves, the ripples down there?
Yeah, I can now. I didn't see it to start with.
So I think obviously they can be pressed out, so that's not really an issue. So if it wasn't for that top right corner up there, I would say 9.8. But let's have a caveat here, okay? If that is just a trick of the light,
what's the caveat?
9.8. If it is a tear, then it's probably a 9.6.
I was going to say 9.6.
Yeah. So if you can, Rich, if you can give me your guarantee that is not a tear, I'll say 9.8.
I think I'm pretty much certain that it is not a tear because I did check.
You wouldn't have sent it off, would you? Really? Well,
I wouldn't have sent it off. And there's one book in these that we get to that. It wasn't until I saw the pictures that I noticed something with it, and it's really bothered me because I'd already sent the stuff off.
Okay.
But I am pretty adamant because again, I think if you look at this edge, I do think there's like a bit. It's just where like the light has potentially just caught it.
Okay.
That's my interpretation, and it's certainly something I'll be checking when the book comes back, obviously. But yeah.
Okay, 9.8 then, dude.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm going to go with a 9.4.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to copy Mikey. 9.4.
Ooh. What are we thinking, James?
It's definitely a grade. No doubt about it.
I'd wrote it down before and a 9.8, but if that's just definitely a lighting issue, then it's a 9.8. If it's not, it's going to be a 9.6, 9.4. But I'll just go a 9.6 just to settle it.
Yeah, I mean, I went for me. I went a 9.6.
Yeah, same.
You went the same, didn't you, Tom? Yeah,
I did go for 9.6. Yes, I'm not on my own.
I don't think I've actually put a 9.8 on the scoreboard though of any of these because I don't want to tempt fate. But yeah.
Why do they not do 9.5?
There's only one book, isn't there? Isn't it that Wizard Young Avengers that they've done a 9.5?
Yes, as a special one-off, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just one-off for that show, wasn't it?
Yeah, for the convention. The
Is
Wizard.
there a reason they don't do 9.5?
I don't know. It's weird. Really weird. Right then.
Mind you, do they go down in 5s after you get through the 9s?
They go in increments of 2, don't they, have to get to 9? 9, 2,
Yeah.
4, 8, then 9, then 10.
Here's a question: Would you prefer it if they did like 8.2, 8.4?
Yeah, that's what I
8.6?
meant. So after 9, so going downwards, it's just in 5s, isn't it? So it's like 8.5, 8, 7.5, 7, 6, blah blah
Until
blah.
you get down to 2, isn't it? And then you can have like 1.8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Right then. So this is the next one. It's an Eternals issue 1, but it's the UK pence variant. So.
I don't saw this one in the list of grade. Oh, damn. Let's look at this. Okay.
That's in good nick for the age of the book.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a bit of rub there.
Yeah, I absolutely hate dark covers, so I don't know why I said that.
So the CGC, they hate them too.
So how old is this book then?
I think I want to say it's like mid-80s. I think it's like
No, it's in the 70s, but
oh, is it?
I was going to say a bit earlier.
77 or something, or maybe even 73.
1976.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
So it's a lot older than I thought it was. Let's have a look at the back. So this is where it gets interesting.
It's got
Yeah, you're gonna go down. You're gonna get a few bumps down for that.
Yeah.
what's that on the top?
It's a bit dirty at the bottom.
In red ink.
Dirty pig. So what you paid for it?
That's more than it. Didn't it say
I
10
wouldn't-
pence on the front?
Yeah, it did say 10 pence on the front.
Yeah.
Serious
Someone's made-
inflation, that is.
You know,
Then mugged you
double
off,
profit.
mate.
Get your money back.
For it.
Call it stacking dirt.
Stacking dirt.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dirt on the back.
That will come off though. That will with the press and cream.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Stacking dirt. I'm literally learning so much. Like,
Don't worry,
feel like
Crampton.
an
Me
idiot.
too.
So yeah, so it's a bit of an interesting one. This one is so because the front cover again looks nice. I think the back cover, there's a lot of dirt on there, so it's a bit of a funny one. Having held the book and had a look through it, it is all the things that you guys have mentioned. It's worth taking into consideration. But it's a nice book.
Okay.
So scores then, guys. What do you think?
Black
I want to say 6, but in honor of my love for Jack Kirby, I'm going to say 6.2.
Oh,
So do you want to go 6.0 because there's not a 6.2?
well,
Six,
there's
No.
a 6.5.
5.
I want to do 6.5.
6.5.
I was just testing you.
Right. Who's next?
7 for me.
Oh,
7.
Mm.
I'm going to say 7.5.
Nice.
right. I've got this book. It's a Sense version, and it's around about the same condition,
Okay.
except so I'm going to be a bit generous. I'm going to give this an 8.0.
Nice.
Purely because I don't think mine's been pressed. So, and mine's an 8, and I think I'm going to go 8.0.
Cool. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, I'm going to go in between the two. I'm going to go 8.0.
Awesome. So with this one, I did a 7.0. And
Okay.
Tom, what did you do?
I went for an 8.
So
Yes.
it's pretty cool. We are seeing a lot of like similarities in the grades, which is cool. Which is
Good.
I like that. That's good. All right, the next one then. So this is very modern. This one, well, we'll say very modern, but yeah, this is a pretty modern one. So
It's a hot book at the moment, this.
yeah. Well, this is Invincible 75. This is I think it's the Ryan Otley 1 in 25 variant cover. But yeah, quite a hot book. Obviously, a lot of focus on Invincible with the Amazon Prime TV show coming up. So yeah, I'll zoom in for you guys.
Never read this, you know.
Oh, mate, it's a good read.
Is
So
it?
good.
Yeah, if you get past the first 3 issues, it's an amazing read. The first 3 issues are like, I think it's just finding its feet, but it's like a little bit of a slow burner, but it's good. I enjoyed it.
It's got a black back cover, this has, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
It's where it's downfall is. The front of it looks pretty all right.
I don't know. What's going on with the leg?
yeah. There's
By the stone
there's
as well.
a
There's a
couple
blue
of-
mark as well, isn't there? As well, just above the wet line by the stone at the bottom. Yeah, so there's some on the suit as well.
You've been using this as a dartboard.
The cat got on it and was like,
Yeah, it does look like a cat mark, yeah.
Oh, mate, if Richard's cat got on this, it'd be dead.
You've lived with you've lived in the same house as the annoying cat that I've got. Oh, geez.
I've lived with him in the house longer than you did.
Yeah, poor thing.
He's a right bastard.
Right,
Which
this
is
a
why
bit-
we're getting 2 new kittens tomorrow.
the
cats
corners aren't great on the back of this.
No. Oh, the colour breaking as well. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
right,
this one.
I'm coming in with a 7.
Oh man, it's not
Oh,
that bad.
mate.
I've taken in every inch of this book, and it's a 7.
Yeah.
You've taken 7 inches of this book.
Did you roll it up first, or did you take it in flat?
I'm a 31-year-old man, okay? These jokes. Honestly, grow up.
Sorry. I'm a year older than you.
He says anyone who watches my channel knows that. Yeah, it's fine. It's you. You're on my level.
What's everybody thinking then?
I'm going to be generous and give it an 8.5.
Okay.
I'm going 9.0. I am. I don't think it's.
He's wavering. He's wavering.
You sure?
No, to be honest, when I scored it, I didn't notice all that stuff on the leg.
Nor did I. I scored this as a 9. And then I saw all this and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I did the same, to be honest. I was just thinking about my score.
Under the arm.
On the back cover as well. You're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I'm going to go for an 8.0. Sorry, Rich. Whose book is this? Is this Rich or Tom?
Richard's, yeah.
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah. Did you say 8.0, James?
Yeah, sorry, but
right then. So, Jason, Amanda, what do you think?
I'm thinking 7.5.
And yeah, it looks like he sprayed deodorant over his clothes, doesn't it?
No,
You have yeah, you've got the white all over you.
no,
yeah, it's just dropped.
I do that when I forget.
Is that an Australian shower, as they call it?
Yeah.
Where you don't have a shower, you just...
Yeah,
shower in a can. Yeah.
So I'm going to go, 8.0.
Okay, cool. Now this one is an interesting one because it's only when I've looked and you guys seem to have made the same kind of thing that I've just done. Now I had this down as a 9.6, but
Same.
I hadn't honestly made reference to these little white bits on the leg and the body, so that has really like kind of thrown me as well. I'm going to stick with a 9.6 because I'm just going to obviously for integrity's sake and everything. But yeah, it's I'm a bit worried about it now, to be honest.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's just, I literally haven't. I did not see those, and I find it weird how there's not similar bits on the back. So that is a real enigma. There's obviously whoever I bought it from beforehand must have whether it's printing errors or something like that. I'm not too sure. What did you think, Tom?
I went for a 9.6, and like you, I'll probably stick with that. But yeah, I wish I'd have noticed those things.
Yeah. So we'll this one's going to be a heartbreaker. I have a feeling. Feeling it's going to be a heartbreaker.
But because James keeps apologising to you, I feel like he sabotaged this one.
No, I just feel bad for him because you've only just found out about that, haven't you? So
yeah, I'll tell you what. Looking at that, as I say, seeing those things on there, I did not see those marks at all when I've looked these over. And as I say, I took them out the bags. I've checked the insides and stuff like that, and not to see that, I'm shocked at myself. But this is what I say: you go through these books and you do miss stuff from time to time. So
Did you look at the darkened room then?
No,
Oh, there's another burn. Brutal.
Light shining on it and everything. So,
Ouch.
Did it aloe vera for that burn?
I'm at a loss on this one. Anyway,
It would, obviously, if you're looking at your books, you need good lighting, don't you? And I suppose even if it's bright light, you still can't see things clearly because the light will reflect.
Backtrack now.
You said it now. You can't back.
Rich has definitely cut you off your Christmas list.
I can't see Amanda in that hole that she's dug.
Wowzers.
So another lovely dark cover on this one.
Oh no!
Oh no! Here we go.
Rich, you love a dark cover, mate.
That is what my name is. Then see, dark cover lover.
Dark cover. Isn't that a tune? Isn't there a song, Dark Cover Lover? Or something like that?
There's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel like me and Ben Crampton will bring that out. Dark Cover Lover.
The new Tenacious D.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 9.8 on this. Right, looking at the pictures,
Oh, thank you.
just to make up for it.
Oh no! See something on the spine. We haven't even zoomed in yet.
Oh,
No!
Yeah, just over. Can you see those two little things just above the staple? There's some spine ticks there.
No, I'm still going 9.8.
It looks quite minimal, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a little one at the top left. But that could be just the cut of the comic.
It's Marvel, so that their cutting's not great. Is it?
We know. What's the back look like? Oh, it's the back that James likes.
Yeah.
See, there's none of that colour rub on that one either.
There isn't.
No.
There is a bit, isn't it, on the right?
Only
I do wonder if
It might be part of the cover.
Yeah, it's part of the like railings, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're right. Yeah, because it's exactly the same space. I mean, I don't like the look of that staple, but
no,
it's bent, isn't it? Not proper.
I take it you get marked down if the staple is like coming out more. Or...
Yeah, I think it really depends on the age of the book as well, Ben. Over time, staples are going to get a bit wrecked, but sometimes they're sometimes classed as a manufacturing error. When it goes to the printing stage, it's more the fact that I think it'll affect it more at higher grades. But in this case, it will probably knock it down a little bit. I'm going to come out and say it now, guys. I'm going to say 9.4 on this one.
That's right.
Okay.
Amanda, were you?
Yeah, I was going to say 9.4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm going to go 9.2.
Cool. And did you have a score on this one, Ben?
9.6.
9.6. So, and I was a 9.6 as well. It was a nice book, but my luck with dark covers is shocking. So,
Yeah, we've been terrible with dark covers, mate. I mean, the only one you've had decent was that Venom one we recently got back.
oh God, yeah, thank God, that's going nowhere. That one isn't. Venom number 4. No way.
Oh, the Origin and Null.
Yeah. That's to get a 9.8 in that. I was.
Yeah, I think that's. Oh yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, over the moon.
It's the one where I make him suffer right until the end.
Check.
Right then. So next book, another Star Wars. There's a theme.
I love this cover.
So again, quite a hot book at the moment. Obviously, this Kanan issue 1 and Kanan issue 6 is the first appearances of, I think, Sabine Wren and like the Ezra Bridger and like the Rebels characters from the TV show. So yeah, I've got a couple of the copies of this, and this was, I think, the best one that I could find. So hence why I've sent it off. It's Mark Brooks cover.
Oh yeah, I like Mark Brooks.
Yeah, very nice. And it's that cover. It's that back cover.
That cover again.
It's going to be the best of me, isn't it?
Why?
Oh, right.
So you can see how it doesn't look like.
Yeah.
You can sort of see the barricades more clearly on this one.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of colour up there, though. I would say so.
Yeah, but if you've got 3 books with the same back cover and they all look like that, I think CGC are gonna know. Is that a hair on it, or is that?
Is that what this?
An ingrowing hair.
An ingrown.
That's a pube.
Jace, you can talk. You sold me that Nova that's got that pube in it.
Yeah, that's right. Inside it. I had to slide that in.
I don't know pubes. No, not in the books.
You quoted "sold as seen." I couldn't get my money back.
On that subject, quick question: does Chewbacca have pubes?
Yeah, they're all over his body, aren't they?
No, that's the one bit.
Does it change consistency?
He's just
when you go down there.
I'm calling him
myself
just bald in that one spot.
Well, yeah, and also, what about around his bumhole? I mean, he's like completely.
Oh Jesus!
Every time he goes for a crap, it's getting all over his. It's not coming out of his fur.
It's like them sheep winning
all the time.
I think this is the first time I've heard on a YouTube video the word bumhole.
We're obviously wrong YouTube video.
Especially on a comic channel.
Well, that happens more often. That's what I say.
That's it. Now we've got to say bumhole more often.
all I can now think is, like,
bumholes.
Harrison Harrison Ford, A Quiet Night on the Millennium Falcon, and Chewie comes over and just says, "Oh, could you just give me arsehole a bit of a shave?" You know what I mean?
Just so I can get the toilet paper there.
Ben, thank you for that memory.
Sorry, you're welcome. 9.8.
Oh,
That's off. Good man.
I'm gonna go 9.6.
And I'm going to go 9.8, just like Ben.
Confidence, like it.
And
9.6.
oh, Debbie Downer.
I know, man.
Nobody says Debbie Downer.
I do 9.8.
I love Debbie Downer. What a great saying. Debbie Downer.
I was a 9.6 on this one.
Sorry
I
if you're
was a
watching,
9.6
Debbie.
as well.
6. Oh.
I was a Debbie Downer about
I'm
it.
not edging your bets at all. And Tom, what were you the same?
I was a 9.6. I was another Debbie Downer, mate.
Right then, guys. So that's the 5 books all done. Hopefully you found that useful. We certainly found it useful. Do make sure that you come back for part 3. And do make sure that you obviously enter any of your prospective grades down below. Let us know what you think about everybody's grades in that video. Were we on the ball, or was something well out of kilter? What did you think, Tom? You're all set?
It's a bit bum twitchy. That's why this whole thing's just bum twitchy for me, mate.
Bum twitchy. Right then, but anyway, guys, thanks ever so much. Do make sure you obviously subscribe on here, smash that like button, hit the dingly bell so you don't miss any of our content, and check out everybody's channels who were involved in that video, and obviously their links are in the description. Again, I'll probably try and link part 1 up above there if you haven't seen that already, and we will see you next week for part 3. So until then, just take care of yourselves.
Make sure you're following us on all the social media, guys, and stay safe, stay sexy. See ya!